Hi. Okay, this is the fourth video and my Plain State review. Um I know these videos are kind of long, but like I said, I feel like I need to let people know what it's all about, what their loved ones are going to go through, and uh, what it's like. Um, so sorry, I have a text message. So the conditions, okay. Um, Count was every like hour or so. They would count us, and we'd have to stop everything we're doing, stop working, stop walking. We were not allowed to walk outside of our dorm, and everyone had to be counted. And if someone was unaccounted for, we would wait until that person was found, or they would recount us. And sometimes it would be like 5 hours and we wouldn't get anything done. Some of us had jobs there and we couldn't do anything. So seeing parole at Plain State was really hard. Seeing parole at Plain State wasn't a good thing to happen, because most people who see parole at Plain State don't make it, because it's so soon. You want to see parole later on, like you're gonna have to do more time or whatever the length, but you're not gonna want to see them at Plain State. And if you do, I mean, or if they do, I don't worry too much. But the thing is that most girls that I saw too, who saw parole at Plain State, they didn't make it, and so they have to wait another 6 months to see parole. But anyway, so some people believe that I'm going to go on several different topics. I'm really random, sorry. Some people believe that you can buy electric cigarettes, or we have tablets or something that we can talk to people. No. There's no electric cigarettes. There's no tablets. And on top of that, I think Plain State is way far beyond. They're back in time, you know what I mean? There's nothing new or advanced there. So okay, let me think. Okay, laundry. You get let me think. Every other day you'd get clothes if you wanted. Or maybe it was every 2 days. I don't remember. But the clothes you got was a t-shirt and pants. And also, you are supplied with, I believe, 2 or 3 pairs of underwear and 2 bras in the beginning. So you have to keep up with those underwear and bras, and you have to wash them manually. You have to wash them in the sink with the soap they provide, or you can use your shampoo or whatever. I did that a few times to make them smell good, which, by the way, their shampoo is very generic. It doesn't have like a beautiful smell or anything. They do have hygiene packs, which are like $25, and they're so worth buying, because when you're in prison, everything smells bad. You can smell any kind of perfume. So like a guard would walk in and she'd have perfume on, and you could smell it, and it was real strong because you hadn't been around smells. I was used to Bath and Body Works, and before I went in, and to go from that to nothing, it was I guess a dramatic thing for my senses, from smell. Anyway, so buying a hygiene pack is good. But anyway, so I'm talking about laundry. We call them whites, and they were dingy. Like, they were disgusting, and they smelled like shit. Like, it was awful. The clothes were just awful. And if you didn't get the right size, too bad. Too bad. And so I always overdid it. You know, I was always wearing baggy whites, which was fine with me. Let's see. Heat conditions. It would get up to like 106 in the dorm. It was awful. Like I told you in the first video or second video, the cement would sweat. They say that they provide us with a cooler with water, but there's 58 or 60 girls in there. That cooler runs out pretty quick, especially when it's hot as hell. And like I said, I got caught putting my hand in my cup in there to get ice so I could get some kind of drink, you know. But I got in trouble for that. And so sometimes, you know, they didn't have water. And let me tell you, if your spouse that's in prison complains about something and asks you, hey, you need to call the prison and you need to complain about this and this and this, do it. Do it. You know why? And don't brush it off. Like my mom did that. She brushed it off a few times, you know. And when someone from your family member, from your family, complains about something that is happening inside the prison, it gets fixed. It's so funny because, especially at Plain State, because they don't want people to know what's going on in there. They don't. And so families would complain. I mean, not families. Inmates would complain to their families, and they would try and fix things. Maybe it didn't get fixed right away, but they were under the radar, for what was going on. You know, I know at the transfer facility I went to afterwards, they were really good about complaints made from family members. Yeah, if they're talking about how they're being mistreated or like, you call up there and complain. And nothing will happen to that inmate. Nothing will happen to your spouse. It's not like that. They're not going to be mistreated for you talking shit to the warden. It don't work like that. Just do what you need to do to make sure your kid or your spouse is comfortable and can handle this situation. Like me, I had never been in any kind of environment of anything like this ever in my life. I've never been treated that way before. I've never been in trouble, you know. So this was a whole new shebang for me, whole new everything, and I almost couldn't handle it. You know, I had to rely on God, and I had to make sure that I read my Bible and know that God was with me 24/7 throughout the whole thing, and He's still with me. He's still with me every single day, and I rely on Him every day. If you have questions, and maybe I haven't said everything, because I'm not sure, it's all such a big blur for me, but if you have some questions you'd like to ask me, you leave me a comment, and I will try and get back to you as soon as possible, because I understand what you're going through, the hell my mom and my family went through all of this. I felt like was more devastating for me for them to have to go through it. I feel like, and my mom and me were talking about this, how there needs to be like a community for parents to get together and work out some kind of like support system for each other, because they're having to deal with their child going through this horrific experience. You know, my mom was like, maybe I should start a community, and you know, moms can get together and we can talk about our kids and what our problems are with the system and all that stuff, because let me tell you, there is a lot of stuff wrong with the system. There's a lot of stuff wrong with the system. And I'm going to be honest, I don't trust the system. I don't trust a guard. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust a cop. And I know all lives matter, cops' lives matter, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, cops get paid to fuck your day up. And I'm sorry, I might be prejudiced about it, but I can't help the way I feel about it because of the experiences I've had. So, enough with that. I don't want people to judge me for it, but oh well. So I think that's it. Leave me a comment, and I'll try and help you however I can, and let you know some more of the process, I guess, whatever, you know, questions you have. So I really appreciate anybody who watches this, and I hope that I've helped somebody out there, because that's my whole intention for this, is helping, especially families, mothers. My mom was devastated, so helping mothers and families get through this. So all right, well, I'm going to be making more videos about events that happened, you know, things that that I went through in there. I'm gonna keep making more, I think, and maybe I should download like a video editor thing or something, because these videos kind of suck and they don't grab anybody's attention. So anyways, all right, thanks guys, and I appreciate you watching. Bye.